See, most of the people that you see online, most of the people that you see with the cars, the houses, that's buying all these things. See, most of these people, they're just showing you the highlights. They're just showing you the good days, the best days. They're showing you the wins. They're not showing you the dedication. They're not showing you the times that they almost gave up. They didn't show you the failures, the businesses that didn't succeed. They didn't show you the pivot. So you're consuming this content thinking that you're far behind in life, thinking that you're not where you're meant to be or where you're supposed to be. But in all reality, you're just seeing one key moment of somebody's life. See, you're not seeing the behind the scenes. And then you judge yourself and your life compared to what you're not seeing behind the scenes. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Nobody in this world started out successful. Nobody started out with just the most business. If you're watching somebody starting their business, they didn't start out with the best mindset. They didn't start out with the best product. It took time. It's a process. Anything good in life, it's a process. But social media has done so much, just done so much idolizing for real. Like you be out here thinking that you're out here thinking that man, you out here thinking that, how do I put it? You're out here thinking that you is a failure in life. And you're not a failure, bro. You're not failing, you're not a failure, bro, sis. That's just how I talk, but you're not a failure. I can bet you that you're not a failure. You're just starting the process. You're just learning how everybody else is. Like I told you, those people that you see on social media, those people that you see on these social platforms, the same thing that you're going through, they went through similar things. They're just not going to show you that part. They're going to show you, like I said, the best parts. They're going to show you the best wins. You know what I'm saying? And to think about it, why would they show you the moments where they lost the money, the moments where they failed, the moments where they was crying up all night, stressing? Why would they show you that? Well, I see social media, social media is like a wormhole. Like I said, it's like people like to depict a certain image, right? So that person, they're not, like I said, they're not going to show you the behind the scenes. You're going to see the highlights. And it doesn't matter. You could be in your teens, you can be 20, you can be 30. I'm here to tell you right now, you on your own timeline. You know what I'm saying? You on your own timeline. You're not late. You're not a failure. You're not late. You're just on your own timing, and that's perfectly fine. You might not reach whatever $10,000s of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars your first 6 months or your first year. That's perfectly fine. You can't define someone else's success to your success. That's not how that works. You are not them and they are not you, so you shall not compare. It's no comparison to be made. And if you're going to compare yourself to somebody, compare yourself to who you were or who you want to be. No one else in this life deserves no comparison, because nobody can compare to you. Nobody is experiencing and doing the things that you're doing. People might have had similar things going on, you know, but that don't mean that they're going through what you're going through. They don't mean that you're not successful. That don't mean that you're late in life. That don't mean that you're a failure. That don't mean that you not doing what you're supposed to do. You're doing everything that you're doing everything that you're supposed to. You're doing everything that you're supposed to. Things are not going to happen overnight. See, y'all looking at social media, just thinking that all this hard work that you're putting in, you just thinking it's supposed to happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight. Literally. It doesn't happen overnight. And that's totally fine. You shouldn't want something to happen overnight. Because if something happened overnight, you never get to experience what it really took to get you there. And you may lose it all since you don't know how you got there. That's typically what happens. So you out here, you scrolling scrolling, like, man, somebody's 16 years old, man. This dude just bought 2 Lamborghinis and went to Dubai. Oh my God, I'm 20 and I haven't even left my mom's house. Oh my God, I'm 20 and I'm still in the trenches. I still hear gunshots. But you still working towards that life that you want. But you still improving yourself every single day. You still learning something. You still growing. You're still doing something that's benefiting you and getting you closer to where you want to be, whether you see it or not, but it's happening. You just can't get warped into this social media sensation of what y'all think success is, because whole time, those people that's showing you those wins, that's showing you the houses, the money, whole time, some of them people, bro, they are going through it right now. They are crying as we speak, but they wipe those tears and they show you a 5-second, 10-second clip. But when they turn their phone off, bro, they're stressing, they're sad, they're mad, they might be crying their eyes out. It honestly, matter of fact, it could be somebody else's money. You never know. And you comparing yourself to somebody else's life and you don't even know what that person is doing. That person could be lying. Straight up lying to y'all. You think they own them cars. Man, they just rented that car. Not to say there's anything wrong with renting, but if they say they own a car and they don't own it, you know what I'm saying? But you got to think about it, though. I want y'all just to think about it. Why? Just think about it. And just think about what I'm saying. Because, like I said, comparing yourself is almost like, bro, it takes away your joy in life. It takes away the ambition, takes away the joy, takes away the grind. Whenever you compare yourself to other people. Because, like I said, you can't compare your success to someone else's success because y'all are not on the same wavelength. Y'all are not on the same timeline. You are not them and they are not you. You understand me? You comparing yourself to somebody that you can be above in a sense of, not to poop on nobody, but you can do greater things than the person that you're watching, but you comparing yourself to them and now you stooping yourself to their level, to their timeline, to their perspective. And you on a whole different frequency. Like, you looking at somebody who making 100K a month or 10K a month, whole time you're meant to make 100K a month. But since you comparing yourself to this person, you will never make it. Because you always think you left behind. There's no such thing as being left behind when you growing, when you improving yourself. You ain't left behind. You on the right time.